We're gonna have to wait. Wait. Waiting. Waiting. It's a waiting game. We got the high frequencies. Getting ready, guys. Getting ready, guys. We got a brain attack as well. So we are getting ready. We are getting ready, guys. We're getting ready. Getting ready, guys. It shouldn't be much longer. You're gonna have to wait, guys. Still waiting for the little doggy. Still waiting for the little doggy. Still working on the dishes. Girls are still sleeping. But that's it. We tried. Ready. Cereal. And I want a personal invitation. You know me. I love birdies. I love birdies. Man. All that like mumbo gumbo jumbo for what? For what? Oh, what do we have here? Moving quickly. Once again. He was instructed to go underneath my window. Remember, she's been instructed to park away from my camera view. I had to adjust my camera viewfinders while in the kitchen, okay? While in the kitchen. And that's the reason for the constant shock treatment to the brain. This is right after Tanasashiro, a police officer, interacting with the Martinez family to avoid any association, connection to the electronic harassment taking place from next door, 5135 second floor hideout. That's the reason the Martinez family social acting got a ticket. Okay, this is similar to not placing a work permit at 5130 to avoid any association, connection, or wrongdoing. Okay, the pressure's on, and Martinez is looking toward that direction as if she doesn't know what's going on. Great social acting. There we go. We have Homeowner Martinez, various long-term attacks as far as creating family conflict, emotional disturbance, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust among family members. Long conversation taking place, and she's being dropped off away from camera view. Once again, I had to adjust my camera view. She's been instructed, along with her driver, she is making periodic deliveries of narcotics, not utilizing her vehicles at times. They have a garage, okay? They were instructed to park their vehicles overnight. The police officer was instructed. Remember, this is what they do to avoid any association of wrongdoing if something happens to me. That's the reason for passing out tickets to the Martinez family, 2 vehicles that we have on video. This is called making sure there's no loose ends, okay? And Homeowner Martinez is playing a good role as far as not not knowing what's going on. There we go. Not knowing what's going on, but clearly instructed to park away from camera view. Mm-hmm. Let me repeat that. No need to. Mm-hmm. No need to. It's self-explanatory, guys. Look, let me zoom out. Mm-hmm. See that? Self-explanatory. Why is she parked in front of my doorstep? Because she wants me to film her. She wants me to record her reaction. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these tickets. See that? See that? Especially when your family members don't even work. Especially. None of these individuals work, okay? They're having a long, casual conversation as if they don't know what happened. We got him. We got him. Community gang stalking. And it looks like she went toward the front. Community gang stalking continues. Community gang stalking continues. Community gang stalking continues. Well, don't be mad at me. I didn't give you the ticket. How convenient that the front door was open rather than the back. There you go. All prearranged, of course. This is all social acting. Remember, I'm being subjected to electronic harassment, high frequencies, and electromagnetic field waves to manipulate me to surprise advantage once I approach the window. Okay, that's exactly what's going on here. And that's the reason homeowner Martinez was instructed to park in front rather than right here. Okay, this is attacking the victim's psyche for manipulation purposes. They know we're uploading videos. She ignored my knocking on the window, but this is social acting. She's playing a role as if she's confused and has no idea why Thomas Cicero officials are giving her a ticket. Okay, well, she shouldn't be confused because all the vehicles are lined up. Oh, by the way, this is the new owner right here. Okay, not necessarily new owner. Yeah, I guess so. This is a new owner that will be taking the place of the dollar store owner. Okay, this individual is going to carry on, and it's going to be business as usual. Sure, this is after last night. The dollar store owner interacting with my ex-wife that he couldn't take it anymore. He's going to have to get rid of his business. He had to sell everything, and he's going back to his country. And a very sad story laid down real good. And my ex-wife, as soon as she get home, she let me have it. She said, my ex-wife's statement after interacting with the dollar store owner on video. Are you happy now? Obviously, social acting once again. All right, so once again, we do have homeowner Martinez, and you heard the community gang stalking, and the door is open to the front. She didn't go through the back. The door is open to the front. So all this is prearranged, including her arrival and instructed to park here at my doorstep. Because that theatric that you just saw right there, that she's upset, she's confused, she doesn't know what's going on. Well, we do have a police officer entering and exiting with a professional camera once I respond to the bright light harassment. Okay? And obviously, we have a very long surveillance of Thomas Cicero officials working with the Martinez family. And this is a trap house in the bottom. Oh. Well, how did I find out she was in front? Well, the constant shock treatment to the brain while cleaning and preparing my morning breakfast. Okay? Constant shock treatment to the brain to provoke, movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. And once I responded by covering up the windows, this is exactly what happened, and this is what Thomas is working on a harassment case against me to avoid any wrongdoing, association. Once I become ill from long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. This is my ex-wife response. There we go, on video. And this is the weapon that she used. It happens to be that right there, okay? And we do have the individual here on video. 5139, trap house, smoking a vapor. Obviously, it's not against the law, but that's 5139. And his reaction was priceless. He hid behind the tree and snuck back in. Okay, we do have him on video since our first YouTube channel. Okay, and the bright light harassment right there. Okay, right there. And that's it. That's it. That's why it's called Unsolved Murder Cases of Identity Theft Medicaid. See that? Social acting plays a very big role regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Okay? I carry that logo on my back. Very proud to be a part of this federal case. And obviously, Thomas Israel officials are role-playing. They deserve an Oscar nominee. Great acting. Remember, I responded to the electronic harassment. I approached the window, and Homero Martinez was right there with the ticket on hand, waving the ticket. Remember, she's waving the ticket, and she's giving a big show, not inside the vehicle, outside the vehicle, knowingly that I am recording. She knows I'm recording. And not only does she know that she's recording, that I'm recording, but her family members come. Oh, there we go. So that is the new owner right there. That is the new owner right there, taking the place of the dollar store. Now, the reason for this as well, sure, there's sure enough money. And this vehicle actually belonged to the dollar store owner, okay? And he passed it on to this individual. So they're all family. Business as usual. He's moving in, and this is a family member of the dollar store owner, okay? So it's business as usual. Nothing has changed. This is Thomas Israel officials taking extra precaution simply by telling the dollar store owner to move to a different store. Even though he told my ex-wife that he had to move on because of our current surveillance, continuous surveillance, and he was forced to close down the dollar store and move back to his country. A very sad, theatric. Well, he deserves an Oscar nominee as well. Great acting. All right, so we're moving on for now, guys. There's a lot going on here, and obviously these individuals continue working without any address or work permit, even though we have the building department inspector participating in the daily plan attacks and placing a note there as well. The individuals are working discreetly. A lot. They just got real quiet. They're listening to me. I know they are. They got caught. They got caught. No dog barking at command signal. No community gang stalking. What does that mean? They're listening to me. I need my privacy. All right, we're moving on, guys. Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026, 8:48 a.m. After Thomas Israel Police Department passing tickets, working alongside the Martinez family, all conveniently. There she is again. Looks like the attacks continue. And obviously, still working. And where's she going now? Dog barking at command signal. There she is. She is approaching the vehicle. There you go. There you go. She's behind the tree. She's behind the bush. She's waiting for the command signal. Waiting for the command signal. She's hiding like a little cat. Like a cat. Caution, danger, warning. She's there. Caution, danger, warning. Trying to manipulate me to go outside. Oh, there you go. What did she do? She ended up placing the ticket back on the vehicle, on video. There we go. She got caught. She ended up putting the ticket back on the vehicle. Great social acting. And we got her on video, guys. Is that the right thing to do? If you got a ticket, you're supposed to grab it and pay it, not put it back on the vehicle. That's a big no-no. Something is not right. Something is not right. Homeowner Martinez was just caught in the act. She's supposed to pay the ticket, guys. She's not supposed to have it there as a display. It is, I told you, this is social acting. There's a reason why that ticket remains on the window rather than being paid, okay? The reason is to make sure there's no connection associated or blaming of any sort once I become ill from long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. In other words, Thomas officials are working with the Martinez family, and this is their way of making sure there's no loose ends. Okay? That's the reason why homeowner Martinez snuck back out quietly and hid behind the bush, waited, and then placed the envelope, the ticket, back on the windshield. That is not normal behavior. Ask anybody. If you find a ticket on your windshield, your first response is to communicate and set up. There we go. Same time frame. The female is ready. Taking it. She's on the phone. She knows I am focusing on homeowner Martinez. She's moving quickly on the phone. This is instruction given on command signal. The female is ready to continue poisoning our community and, of course, leaving her child behind alone. There we go. On the phone with organized crime. Oh, she just dropped off the narcotics inside the vehicle. The 1-2 phase. Now she's going to have to wait for the police officers to be posted in certain areas. There we go, for safe passage. Eye contact. Told you. Why did she move all of a sudden on the phone with organized crime right next door, 5135? Because I was focused on homeowner Martinez here. See that? That's the reason why. Okay, so we got her on video. A lot of social acting taking place, and we were able to capture homeowner Martinez placing the ticket black on the windshield. That's not appropriate behavior, guys. Okay, ask anybody. That is not. They want to send a clear message to everyone, especially our YouTuber and Facebook audience, that Thomas Cicero has responded by clearly demonstrating that they have no ties, no criminal ties with the Martinez family. And that's the reason why the tickets are going to remain on the vehicle. And we caught homeowner Martinez placing the ticket back. Not immediately. This is what took place. When she came out, she hid behind the bush and waited for the command signal. Okay? Once she got that command signal, she ran, she placed the ticket on the windshield, and then came back. There's a beeping of the horn. I told you I was right. I told you I was right. All right, we got her, guys. Again. State fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment, and the female taking advantage that I fell for the catfish as far as homeowner Martinez. Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, complaining about the ticket here in front for a good time. And then once she retrieved the ticket, she ended up placing the ticket back on the windshield. That's not how it works, guys, okay? That's not how it works. 8:54 a.m., Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. A lot of acting is going on today, guys. A lot. Very similar to the no work permit and no address identification to avoid any association of wrongdoing by Tennessee officials. And obviously, this female, her husband continues hiding after February 27th, 2026. A U.S. Marshal fake catch and release found his son, and we do have her husband arriving in the 4-door red Jeep. She's driving her husband's friend's vehicle that we have him on video arriving and placing the narcotics inside the mailbox as well. Okay, so that's it. That's it. We have a new owner arriving at the dollar store. Money is being tossed around left and right. Why the new owner? Well, to avoid any criminal ties, any paperwork. Okay, they want to make sure there's no money trail. Okay, so by changing the owner, they're trying to avoid that. That's the reason why the mob, Board of Education District 99, female employee is involved. Okay, it's about the money trail. Okay, they make things disappear, including me. Including me. Keep your eyes on me, guys. Keep your eyes on me. What happened to the YouTuber? He's gone. They made him disappear. Now we know why. Now we know why. Okay, a lot of social acting is taking place, guys. Remember, this is called making sure there's no association, connection, another beeping of the horn once I approach the window. What a coincidence. Keep the beeping on. All right, so that's what we're looking at. The tickets are going to remain there, and obviously they want us to place that on video, and that's going to relieve the pressure that Tennessee are going through as far as any involvement or wrongdoing, association with the Martinez family. See that? That's how you do it. You want to get rid of somebody? You attack the brain. From any electrical source outlet. This guy real quiet. They're listening to me. You want to get away with the murder? Well, this is what you have to do right here. And the dollar store owner, a new dollar store owner, covering up the money trail. See that? Just in case. And we have the bait vehicle here once again. That's how you do it. It's called making sure there's no loose ends, and they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. Silent, incoherent victims, nursing home find the faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. Organized crime family process. It's a long, tedious process, and believe me, all these individuals are well compensated with brand new vehicles for this specific purpose, including the new dollar store owner. Right there, okay? Right there. That's money. That's money right there. Okay. 5132. There we go. But the child is back out. And the female is waiting for the police officers to be posted. The child is running toward the vehicle. Okay, once again, the 1-2 phase, placing the narcotics in the hidden compartment and waiting for the police officers to be posted. Running. See that? Running. Eye contact. Told you. The 1-2 phase. The children are dealing with the narcotics on their hand, on their clothing. They're placing the narcotics in the hidden compartment, waiting for the police officer to be posted to avoid making sure there's no loose ends, okay? And they're only allowed to carry a certain amount, Okay, the mother already made one trip, and now the son made a trip, and obviously we didn't hear the car alarm. Okay, this is a silent alarm, and taking advantage, I was giving you a play-by-play. That's it. And you saw the eye contact and the running of the child. There's no emergency here. There's no reason for the child to be running all the time. Chill out. 8:59 a.m. Wednesday morning, June 3rd, 2026. A lot of theatrics. The game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, and of course, leaving the ticket on the windshield is a big mistake. This right here is very clear what they're up to. That right there is very clear what they're up to. Okay. Avoid any involvement, any connection, okay, any association with criminal activity. Okay. Way too late for that. 9 o'clock, guys. Get involved. And this is after the police officer was instructed to. Remember, Homer Martinez arrived and she parked here. Okay, she was social acting. She was waving the ticket all the way around. And when I was in the kitchen, she was instructed to come back out and place the tickets back on the windshield. Okay, for no reason other than social acting. And the door was open for her to come back in rather than go through the back. No dog barking on command signal. Okay. No dog barking on command signal. And we have eye contact from the police officer as well, okay? While placing the ticket. Why is he looking toward my direction? I'm in the second floor, guys. That police officer has no business looking up here. He has no business looking up here. But very similar to May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17, when the police officer arrived, they had no business looking up here. Remember, the report says they were looking for someone that was trying to hurt themselves in the basement. So why did they arrive and eyeball me and approach the window? Approach the stairs and waited for me. And they came out with a shield, helmet, and a special tool to knock down the door. Nothing like that happened, of course. All this information is on play-by-play. May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. It just got real quiet. A misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds again. Again. 9:02 a.m. Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. These individuals up there are not even opening the window, guys. They're not even opening the windows. They've been instructed to hide indefinitely. Hide, okay? Why? Because the child is running back in and out, running, playing, and there's still residue of drywall there. And safety concerns, yes. You're supposed to have a permit for safety concerns, okay? You're supposed to have an address. And the child was caught on video placing the narcotics once again in the vehicle, right after his mother, running on command signal. We got